Now, a man wanted for homicide in Monroe County is locked up after being arrested in Florida. Police say Brian Sonny Hewson was taken into custody after pulling a gun on officers during a traffic stop. 2822's Heidi Martens spoke with local police today about how a routine traffic stop led to his arrest. Heidi?
Good evening. After more than a decade of unanswered questions in the murder of Stephen Lepori, investigators say they are now one step closer to justice. Brian Hewson, charged with criminal homicide in the death of Stephen Lepori, was arrested in Punta Gorda, Florida on February 20th. Deputies say Hewson was identified as a passenger during a traffic stop. A records check revealed he had multiple active felony warrants, including a homicide warrant out of Monroe County. When authorities tried to take Hewson into custody, they say he violently resisted, reached for a handgun, and appeared to pull the trigger, but the gun didn't fire. Officers were able to detain him and take him into custody. The chief of police at Pocono Mountain Regional says the case never went cold. Investigators had tips that Hewson was in Florida, but some leads didn't pan out.
We never forget a case. Some cases may go cold, and that may be certainly because the lack of evidence or the lack of leads in the case. But it's never for a lack of trying. It's never for a lack of running it down. It's never for a lack of working hard.
The arrest ties back to a case that began nearly 14 years ago. Stephen Lepori of Coolbaugh Township was last seen on August 17, 2012, leaving his home. Weeks later, his van was found abandoned in Stroudsburg. In 2023, skeletal remains found behind a Wayne County home were identified as Lepori's. Authorities say he died from a single gunshot to the back of the head, allegedly fired by Kip Morgan in response to Hewson's demand. The district attorney says this arrest marks a critical step forward and brings closure to the family.
I'm very pleased we were able to begin the closure process now for the family. We did meet with Stephen's brother, Nick, and that was the day of the apprehension last Friday. And he seemed very pleased about it, and he's looking forward to getting the cases resolved.
Hewson and Morgan are both in custody awaiting their preliminary hearing. We'll keep you updated with the latest information on this case on air and online at 2822news.com. In Stroudsburg, Heidi Martens, 2822 News. Back to you.
Heidi, thank you.